This is like the 10th time I've tried to record this video, and every single time I've gone on a tangent. So let's hope that I focus and I stick to my list of stuff. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan. Today I want to talk to you about being vegan in school. Here are 5 tips for you to go vegan while you're in school, or like to be a great vegan advocate while in school, while also having plenty of time to socialize, to study, and to like, you know, do your thing. Number 1, pack your own food. It is way cheaper to pack your own food than it is to go to the cafeteria. The minimum meal plan package per semester at my school was like $1,500, which is like stupidly expensive. That's like $500 a month, or like a little bit under $500 a month just for like cafeteria food. You can easily make your own food for like 50 bucks a month, or 50 bucks a week or less if you want to. Just eating really good vegan food. Potatoes are super cheap, noodles are super cheap, rice is super cheap, lentils are so cheap and so delicious. Buy your own groceries, buy your own spices, take advantage of like student discount days. Bulk Barn, actually I think Bulk Barn all across Canada, on Wednesdays you get a 10% discount if you have your student card. So like get your beans, get your rice, get your pasta, your lentils, even your candy. Like if you really want candy, you can buy vegan candy there. There's like those vegan gummies. I mean, like they're not great for you. Pretzels, cereal you can get there that's super cheap. On Tuesday nights, at least in Ottawa, at like Loblaws, there was like a student discount where basically all the students would come get a 10% discount, and they'd like buy all the stuff before their turnover day on Wednesday, which is when they do the restock of all the produce and stuff. So I mean, week after week, saving 10% totally saves you in the end. You get like, you can probably save at least like $20 a month. And that adds up to like, you know, that could be drinks if you wanted to. I don't really drink, and I didn't really drink when I was in university. Like I did sometimes, but I didn't really enjoy drinking. Anyway, do pre-drinks if you guys are going to drink. 1 bottle of like alcohol, like a 2-4, is it a 2-6? A 2-4? Those giant bottles of alcohol are like maximum $30, and that'll last you like, I mean, I don't know how much you guys drink, but it's way more cost effective to like mix your own drinks at home than it is to go to the bar and make your own like cocktail drinks. I think they're like $8. I mean, there's like some like specials that are like, it's like $5 instead, but like it's way cheaper. Just make it yourself. I have some cocktail recipes on my blog. Like I have like a Long Island iced tea that is super delicious, but I don't really drink anymore. But anyway, it's on my blog if you want. So always check Barnivore. I can link it down below if you guys want to check it out. But it is a great resource for finding out if your booze is vegan friendly. Because sometimes there's like, you know, fish bladder or egg white or like bone jar in the booze making process, and it's like, why? Tip number 2, always have snacks. So, you know, with the snacks that you bought at Bulk Barn and the grocery store for super cheap, always have them in your bag. You know, pack bananas, pack apples, oranges, pears, dates, make date bars, or like the date energy bars. I have a recipe for that somewhere. I'll link that down below. That was before when I could eat almonds. Oh yeah, nuts. I mean, I guess it's like kind of like dangerous because like, you don't know if people have nut allergies. So like I don't always recommend people bringing nuts to class. But anyway, you know, that's something that you can do. Tip number 3 for being vegan in school is try to always be a positive advocate for veganism. One of the reasons why I didn't want to go vegan when I was vegetarian for like the first 3 years of my veg life. I used to think that vegans were super angry, militant people, and like I actually stayed away from the idea of veganism because of that. And like there's gonna be people, especially in university, when like your minds are like open to like the idea of like understanding what exactly happens to your food before it gets to your plate. And by your food, I mean animals. A lot of people will ask a lot of questions. So they might ask like, oh, like why are you vegan? Is it hard? Is it expensive? Like what made you want to go vegan? Like always kind of have these answers in your head, and like always think about like kind of the end game. Be like, am I being a positive representative of veganism? Am I encouraging this person to go vegan? Like no one's gonna want to be vegan if you're like this like sad person who like, oh yeah, like I learned too much about the dairy industry and now it just makes me feel really guilty if I eat cheese or whatever. Like nobody wants to be guilted into that kind of stuff. They want to be like, oh my god, veganism is a great, like it makes me feel great. I have delicious poops. What the fuck? I have amazing poops. Tip number 4. I haven't got this far after 10 takes of this video. Tip number 4 is to find your people. You know, it doesn't have to be like in person. I mean, there's a lot of like veg groups in universities. There are always like these like collections of people who are like, let's go to this veg restaurant, or let's have a veggie potluck, or you know, these kinds of things where it's like awesome. There's so many people who are vegan now, and it's like you can meet people who are like you, who love food like you, who understand the struggle of like going vegan on your own, living with dorm mates that like aren't the most open-minded to veganism or vegetarianism or whatever. You know, I've had friends when I went to LA, like I met up with tons of vegans from LA, and it like blew my mind how close-knit that people are. So you can make connections with people through the magic of social media and like the open-mindedness and like the community that is vegan. And know that you're not alone in trying to make a difference in the world. Number 5, and lastly, don't stress too much about being the perfect vegan. A lot of my like personal hygiene products were not cruelty-free as of like 6 months ago, and it's like definitely can be overwhelming because like all those things can be expensive. Just know your limit and know that you do what you can. I mean, you are in university, you definitely have limited funds and you have limited time. It takes a lot of time to like track down these things and buy them. If you can't be the perfect vegan today, just do your best. Do what you can and do more when you have the ability to. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the animals, be kind to the people around you, and you will emanate this positivity about veganism and yourself and everything that people will want to be close to and like be attracted to. If you guys want more videos like this, or if you have any suggestions for videos that you want me to cover or like topics you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. I also want to do kind of like a Q&A with Eddie about an omnivore living with a vegan or a vegan living with an omnivore and like how to balance that. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I know that Eddie and I will probably need some sort of focus in terms of the video for that. So if you guys could leave me questions, that would be really amazing. And I just thought I would let you know that September 9th in Toronto, if you guys are in the area, I'll be at the Veg Food Fest in Toronto, which is organized by the Toronto Vegetarian Association. It's just gonna be me talking about food and how to be vegan and lazy and make Viet style food. And I'm also doing a panel discussion about online activism. I'll be doing that panel discussion with a few other people. I can't remember exactly who, but I know one of them for sure is Candace from the Edgy Veg. And I'm actually really excited because like I haven't actually met her in person, but like I've been following her channel since I started YouTube, which is like kind of cool. I'm like not fangirling, but it's like, it's kind of cool to meet these people. September 9th is when I'm doing this, and like I would stay for the entire festival and do more, but I actually have to go back to LA for my friend's wedding. So I'm there on Friday night and Friday night only, and if you guys want to do a meetup, let me know and I can see if I can organize something. That day is gonna be a little crazy because I leave Saturday morning to go to LA on a flight like really early. So anyway, this video is really long. This outro is super duper long. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Leave me a question about other topics you want me to cover. Questions that you have for me and Eddie about living in a domicile with a vegan and an omnivore, or like how to balance that relationship or whatever. And let me know if you guys are interested in coming to my cooking demo on September 9th. So yeah, if you guys want more information about the cooking demo, I'm gonna leave the links down below. It's on the Veg Food Fest website, all the stuff, all the things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye!